Adorno and Horkheimer's culture industry in their landmark essay, The Culture Industry, published as part of Dialectic of Enlightenment, 1944. Frankfurt School theorists Theodor Adorno and Max Horkheimer offered a searing critique of mass-produced culture. They argued that under late capitalism, entertainment ceases to be an autonomous sphere of creative expression and instead becomes a commodity, standardized, formulaic, and designed to pacify rather than provoke critical thought. Their insights resonate powerfully today as algorithm-driven platforms curate our media diets. Origins of the culture industry critique Adorno and Horkheimer developed the concept amid the rise of fascism in Europe and the consolidation of mass media by powerful corporations. They saw the same forces that enabled propaganda to manipulate populations also shaping popular culture. Where earlier critics worried about fine arts co-optation, Adorno and Horkheimer focused on how all cultural products, films, were manufactured on assembly line principles. By treating culture itself as industry, they revealed how consumption becomes a passive act, reinforcing the status quo. Core tenets of the culture industry. 1. Standardization. Every film, song, or magazine follows a narrow set of formulas. Plots, melodies, and visual styles are replicated with cosmetic variation. 2. Pseudo-Individualization. Although products appear different 68 channels of TV, they all reinforce the same ideologies and emotional responses. Subtle tweaks, a new beat, a different setting, create the illusion of choice while preserving the underlying template. 3. Passive consumption. Culture industry products demand little active engagement. Audiences are trained to receive entertainment as a distraction, rather than engaging with complexity or contradiction. 4. Ideological conformity. Beneath the veneer of escape, mass culture subtly inculcates values. Critical, oppositional viewpoints are sidelined modern manifestations, streaming platforms, Netflix, nudging us toward ever more familiar patterns. While these services promise personalized discovery, their design privileges engagement metrics, views, viral content, and memes. Social media accelerates the spread of easily replicable formats that thrive on user participation but rarely invite sustained reflection. Branded entertainment podcasts, games, and virtual events increasingly blend marketing with authentic storytelling, making it harder to distinguish genuine artistic innovation from corporate messaging. Why it's timely. 1. Algorithmic illusion of choice. We're presented with countless options, yet recommendation engines funnel us into narrow echo chambers, just as Adorno and Horkheimer warned. 2. Attention as commodity. Inattention is the new frontier of control apps, notifications, and infinite scroll keep us hooked on superficial content, leaving little mental space for critical engagement. 3. Resurgence of passive audiences. Even as prosumer culture blooms, where users create and share content, platforms monetize participation in ways that recapitulate the same dynamics of standardization and pseudo-individualization. And agency erosion of critical capacity. Constant exposure to formulaic media dulls our ability to question narratives, weakening democracy and social solidarity. Need for alternative spaces, independent presses, community radio, and open source platforms. Media literacy as resistance, cultivating awareness of how recommendation systems and corporate interests challenging perspectives. Conclusion. Adorno and Horkheimer's culture industry remains a vital framework for understanding the commodification of culture in the digital age. By exposing how mass-produced entertainment standardizes tastes, stifles critical reflection, and manufactures the illusion of choice, they challenge us to reclaim our roles as active participants in culture, whether through support for independent media, critical media literacy, or deliberate counterprogramming. The task they bequeathed us is clear: to resist passivity and preserve culture as a space for genuine creativity, dissent, and social transformation.